Welcome to the Royal Heritage, your premier destination for captivating and educational content on world royalty's rich history and heritage. Delve into the fascinating world of kings, queens and dynasties as we uncover the stories behind majestic palaces, legendary monarchs and enduring traditions. Imagine a city of breathtaking splendour filled with towering temples, vibrant marketplaces and bustling canals. Tenochtitlan, the heart of the Aztec Empire. Its people, living under the rule of Montezuma II, could not have known that their world was about to be turned upside down. In the early 16th century, an army of strangers, pale-skinned and clad in shining armour, arrived on their shores. They brought weapons that roared like thunder, beasts the likes of which the people had never seen, and intentions cloaked in deceit. This was the moment when Mexico's history was irreversibly altered, a story of conquest, resistance, and ultimately, the relentless fight for independence and freedom. So stay with us as we explore the history of Mexico and discover the profound history of the country. Still, before then, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all our latest videos. In 1519, Hernán Cortés, a Spanish conquistador, set sail with an audacious mission to claim new lands for Spain. Governor Diego Velázquez initially supported his journey but abruptly withdrew his approval. Cortés, determined and unyielding, chose to proceed. With 11 ships, 500 men, and 13 horses, he arrived on the shores of Tabasco, where he began forging alliances with local tribes that chafed under Aztec rule. When Cortés reached Tenochtitlan, Montezuma II welcomed him as an honoured guest. There was an air of divine reverence surrounding Cortés, as the emperor believed he might be Quetzalcoatl, the serpent god foretold to return that very year. But Cortés harboured no divine intentions. Beneath the surface of diplomacy lay a cunning plan to dismantle the Aztec Empire. With the help of his newfound allies and strategic manoeuvring, Cortés took Montezuma hostage, effectively seizing control of the empire's heart. Yet, as Cortés pushed forward, danger loomed from all sides. Governor Velázquez had sent another expedition, led by Panfilo Narvaez, to arrest him for defying orders. Leaving Tenochtitlan under the command of his lieutenant, Pedro de Alvarado, Cortés marched to confront Narvaez. In his absence, chaos erupted. Alvarado, using brutal force, massacred Aztec nobles during a religious festival, sparking a fierce rebellion. When Cortés returned, the city was in turmoil. The Spaniards were forced into a desperate retreat, known as La Noche Triste, the Night of Sorrows. As they fled, many Spanish soldiers perished, drowning in the canals under the weight of their gold-laden armour. Despite this devastating blow, Cortés regrouped, rebuilt his forces with the help of indigenous allies, and laid siege to Tenochtitlan. In August 1521, the city fell, marking the end of the Aztec Empire. Cortés renamed the land Nueva España, New Spain, and began the long colonization process. The Spanish brought sweeping changes to the region. They imposed their governance, culture, and religion on the indigenous peoples. Catholicism spread rapidly as missionaries built churches and monasteries, forever reshaping the spiritual landscape of the land. But colonization exacted a horrifying toll. European diseases such as smallpox devastated the native population. By 1605, an estimated 24 million indigenous people had perished, victims of pandemics they had no immunity against. Over the next 2 centuries, New Spain became a land of wealth and inequality. The Catholic Church amassed significant influence, while the indigenous and mixed-race populations faced systemic oppression. In 1767, King Carlos III of Spain, wary of the Church's growing power, expelled the Jesuits, igniting anger among many in the colony, including the Criollos, Spaniards born in the Americas. Resentment against Spanish rule simmered, setting the stage for a revolution. In 1808, the Napoleonic invasion of Spain created a power vacuum that weakened the colonial government's grip on New Spain. Revolutionary ideas began to spread like wildfire. On September 16, 1810, a Catholic priest named Miguel Hidalgo y Costilla delivered his famous Grito de Dolores, the Cry of Dolores, calling for rebellion against Spanish rule. His words inspired thousands of indigenous people and mestizos to rise and fight for freedom. Hidalgo's rebellion, however, faced significant challenges. In January 1811, his forces suffered a crushing defeat at Calderón. Attempting to flee north, Hidalgo was captured, defrocked, and executed by firing squad. But his death did not extinguish the flame of revolution. Other leaders such as José María Morelos, Vicente Guerrero, and Agustín de Iturbide carried the torch forward. By 1820, Spain's new liberal government introduced reforms to appease the colonies, but it was too late. The momentum for independence was unstoppable. In 1821, the Plan of Iguala outlined the terms for a new independent Mexico. Later that year, the Treaty of Córdoba officially ended Spanish rule, and Mexico emerged as a sovereign nation. Mexico's early independence was tumultuous. Agustín de Iturbide briefly became emperor, but was soon overthrown. A federal republic was established, with leaders like Guadalupe Victoria and Antonio López de Santa Anna shaping the young nation. Yet Mexico faced external threats and internal divisions. The loss of Texas in 1836, the Mexican-American War, and the subsequent ceding of vast territories to the United States in 1848 were bitter blows. A brief French occupation in the 1860s added to the nation's struggles. Domestically, the long rule of Porfirio Diaz brought modernization, but at the cost of deep inequality, leading to the Mexican Revolution in 1910, a civil war that claimed millions of lives. By the mid-20th century, leaders like Lázaro Cárdenas brought reforms and stability, helping to shape modern Mexico. Today, Mexico is a testament to resilience, having overcome centuries of conquest, colonization, and internal conflict to become a proud and independent nation. The story of Mexico is one of enduring strength and determination. It is a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit can rise, resist, and rebuild. Mexico's journey is an inspiration to us all, a call to persevere, no matter the challenges, and to believe in the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. Let this story serve as a beacon of hope and resilience, proving that history is not just about the past, but a guide for what we can achieve in the future. If you enjoyed this exploration of Mexico's history and want to learn more about similar topics, please consider subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends and family who might also be interested in the fascinating world of history and its ceremonial practices. Your support helps us create more engaging content that celebrates our shared heritage. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more insights into the captivating realm of history.